In today's competitive marketplace, it is so important that you stand out from the crowd. So how do you do that in sales? Well, in this video, that's exactly what I'm going to go through. 7 practical things that you can be doing to stand out from the crowd and crush your competition, sell more, help more people, grow your practice. Hey, it's Tom Jacobs here. Thanks for stopping by the channel. I love dropping sales nuggets for those solopreneurs and solo practitioners that don't like to sell because they are heart-led and they feel sales might be a little icky, but it doesn't have to be. Sales is the only way that you can grow your practice. And the whole purpose of my channel is to show you the easy way of selling with integrity so that you feel great about helping more people. So let's dive into how to stand apart from the crowd. And that is actually the number one thing, is sharing your love for helping people. When you are showing that you are from the heart and that your whole purpose is helping more people and making sure that they are getting what they need, you will automatically get what you need on the way back. But what's more important, you're going to be able to stand out from those charlatans that are just looking for the clicks. They're just looking for that quick buck. They are just talking about money, money, money versus talking about helping more people as a way of growing your business. So make sure, number one, that you are from the heart, you're showing your integrity, and that's going to be the first step to standing out in this crowded marketplace. With that said, another way to stand out from the marketplace is, number one, you have to know who your market is, your unique selling proposition or USP, and how that attracts your specific avatar or client that you want to work with. You know, they say the riches are in the niches, and it is absolutely true. And I'll share a story with you. When I was first doing my sales coaching, I said I could help any small business with their sales, increase their conversion rates, all that. And that was kind of my little elevator pitch. Got no leads from it. And then I started to change my elevator pitch in terms of talking about who I actually help. And that's when I got more appointments on my calendar and more interest. And believe it or not even from the market that I was looking for. So people outside of my target audience saw what I was doing, was interested in it, and wanted to book an appointment. So make sure you understand who your market is and what your unique selling proposition is to that specific market. Once you know who your exact target market is, you will understand the language that they used to describe the problem that they're having that you can solve. And when you understand the language that they use, now in your marketing and in your sales, you can start to use that same language. So then they feel like, oh yeah, she understands me and is able to help me overcome this problem I have, because the language is the language that they use. So you have to understand who your target audience is and use that language. Now, a lot of people are going to be afraid to do this because they feel like they're going to exclude somebody else. And that's the furthest from the truth. People will see how laser focused you are, how much you can help a certain demographic. And then they're going to think to themselves, I bet that they can help me too. My problem isn't so different. So make sure that you are understanding your target market and using the language to attract them. Another way of making sure you stand out from the crowd is providing exceptional customer service. And I cannot emphasize this enough. And I work with my staff on this all the time because I want my clients to have just an easy process. And so when I see things that just don't really make sense in terms of making things easy for our clients, I have to really educate my staff on, look, would you want to do this yourself in terms of solving a problem? And so when you are looking at all the small little things that you can do to create a better customer experience, then you are going to stand out from the crowd because nobody else is looking at that, especially in the small business, solopreneurs, solo practitioners. When you can show a little bit extra care with your patients and your clients, then you are definitely going to stand out from the crowd, and people are going to talk about how great you are, and they're going to refer more people to you. Another easy way of making sure that your message gets out to your target audience is doing things on social media, like creating videos, creating blog posts, creating little content that really speaks to that problem. And the more consistent you are, the more you show up on people's feeds, they're going to see you consistently day after day talking about the same problems that you can solve, maybe in different angles, but they're going to see you as the expert. And that's another way of you standing out from the crowd, because not everybody is as consistent as you can be on your social media. So make sure you're using social media as a way of showing your expertise to your exact audience, and you will be amazed at how much more engagement you're going to get and how many more people that you'll be able to help. The last little thing that I want to share with you in terms of how to increase your standout ability amongst this crowded marketplace is showing up in person to networking events. Most of the clients I work with, they're working in local areas. And even if you have a nationwide business, you do things online, it's so important to have people see you in person at some point. So I highly recommend going to networking events whenever you can and talking about the problems that you solve for the specific market that you solve that for. And the more you show up, the more you keep just drilling in the same messaging, the more people will recognize you as the expert. And by being the expert in that field for that specific market, you're going to be standing out in the crowd because not everybody is doing that. So make sure you're going to networking events. You're very specific about who you help and how you help them and what problems you're solving. And you're going to see that you stand out way above anybody else that is doing what you do. Well, there you go. A ton of practical tips that you can do right now to stand out from the crowd and increase your sales. So I encourage you to take what I've taught you today and put it into action. Now, if you like what you've seen today, I encourage you to make some comments down below. I've also included a free training that I put together on creating sales scripts. And I know you're going to like that because it's another way of standing out from the crowd. So make sure you grab that free training, and I'll see you on the other side.